Hi guys, hi Geminis, hi cross watchers, hi everybody that's just interested in watching whatever they can for tarot videos. Welcome to my channel, Project Fev, Tarot and More. I'm Sharon, Intuitive Empath, and I'm channeling the energy for Geminis. No time specification. I feel like this reading is channeling through and has everything to do with manifesting. There's a specific group of Geminis out there. It's not going to resonate with all of you guys. The energies can be reversed, flipped. There's duality in all situations. Divine masculine, divine feminine, masculine, feminine, male, female energies. Take it as it resonates. Let it really move through you if you're trying to manifest or learning how to manifest, because the Magician's pulled up two times, once in the premeditative shuffle, and then I do a soft shuffle where I scatter the cards all over the table, move them all around, jostle them in my hands, move them all around, and then do a deck split. So for the Magician to end up back on the bottom of the deck, it's the card of manifestation. It's also the Scorpio card. So some of you may be dealing with, for me, it's the major arcana to represent Scorpio other than the death card, in the best possible positive light for Scorpio. So this is a Scorpio you might be dealing with, Gemmies, but definitely, really, you're trying to utilize the powers of the universe to manifest something that's really important to you. Okay, and I feel like the way that he's wielding all of the elements, there's a in the premeditation, there was the word perfectionism that came to mind. Not that you're trying to be overly OCD necessarily, but just that you really are putting a lot of pressure on manifesting this outcome, like just this perfect outcome. You want everything to go perfect, if that resonates with you. Okay, you're placing tons of pressure on manifesting the perfect outcome is what came through the meditative read. Getting what you want is sometimes about choosing what you want most or choosing what you want more. It's not always about getting the best or figuring out how to make both situations work. Sometimes you have to choose between one or the other. And I feel in this situation, what's coming through is that you're faced with a hard choice. There's a hard decision. And it's not necessarily hard because you can't decide what you want back and forth. Although there is an element of indecisiveness, I feel what's channeling through is that indecisiveness has more to do with how to make it happen, which is why you're turning to learning how to manifest it, because this is a big thing. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than the other person. It's bigger. The whole situation is bigger. There's a lot of things that are out of your control that you realize are out of your control that are going to have to come together in order for this to work and to manifest itself. At the heart of this, I believe why there's all these elements being wielded by the Magician is because there's an emotional element with a relationship, significant relationship. I feel like it's soulmate, twin flame, past relationship that isn't karmic, that's trying to be birthed and born out of the situation. I feel like there's an element of creativity, okay? In the mind, you have to really plot and plan and methodically. Every little detail has to be really well-defined in this plan. You cannot just pick up and fly by the seat of your pants on this one. And then the one's energy, there's a passion that you have for this project. You're pouring your heart and soul into every little element that exists in this situation. And then at the base of the card, you can see is the Pentacles. How do I take all of these other elements and tether them to the ground and manifest this in a very real, earthly way? Like, how do I touch this person. Okay, so you might be dealing with a long distance relationship. That's possible. We'll have to see what the cards really spell out for you guys. So let's get the rest of the cards here. Classic Celtic cross. Okay. I already did the shuffle, so I'm just laying the cards out. Okay. So what we have right now is, while you guys are processing all of this, you're inside of yourself because the Hermit is at the base. Okay, so you guys have gone inside yourself. You're not being emotionally expressive. So if there's another person involved or another party involved, you've kind of retracted your emotional self, and it's not deliberate. You haven't like decided you're not going to share yourself emotionally with this person. I just feel like you're putting a lot of focus into your own energies and soul searching. You really need to figure this one out. And there's an element of independent thought, independent process. You don't want anybody's input on this. It's almost like you want to feel like the ultimate champion in this situation. Okay. The Ace of Wands has come up in the past situation. I think if we're talking about a partnership, okay, in the relationship, what this represents is hot, steamy, sexual tension and attraction for each other, okay? Definitely a passion-filled relationship. In regards to the thought process, okay, something has sparked a fire in you to really manifest this. And you're pulling out all the stops, Jemmy. Like, there really isn't any limits to what you're willing to consider to make this happen. And when it comes to the Ace of Wands energy, this is about a new creative endeavor. Okay, so you're like I said, you're pouring your heart and soul into this whole thing. And at the base of the situation, when it comes to tethering it to the earth, you're just really trying to be as creative as possible to pull all of this together. Okay, so in the thoughts and ideas, I feel like there's clarifying cards for why the Eight of Cups is in reverse. Okay, so what's coming through is you're thinking about the past element that exists here, where maybe there's been a past attempt and it was unsuccessful, particularly with regards to the relationship aspect of this. And because the relationship part of this is so important and vital to the whole nature of whether or not this works, what's channeling through is it's like, I think you're starting to realize like either this all works or none of it works. It's kind of almost like an all or nothing. There's not going to be like a one little part of it. There's going to have to be some big shifts. And the universe is kind of pushing you in that direction. Hold steady. There's something coming. Let's clarify, please. Spirit, clarify the Eight of Cups, please, with the cards that you have coming through. You said that there's more here. Okay. The Sun, card of luck. So luck is on your side. You guys are moving through a cycle. Okay. The King of Wands is in the upright, which indicates to me that there's a lot of passion in this relationship, significant passion, fiery energy. Okay, you could be dealing with a Leo. So take that into consideration. The Sun card especially too, Leo energy there. And then the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so like, yeah, I really feel like if you don't have a lot of money, you're willing to take what you do have of your abundance and apply it to the situation. Really, really manifest it. Like, really manifest it. And isn't it interesting that you've got all of the elements here? You've got fire, you've got emotion, you've got passion, you've got tethering it to the earth, all on your mind here, represented by the clarifying cards, and one of which being a major arcana card, and then you have a court card. So some of these things you've been able to manifest. Okay, so you've been able to manifest the money, you've been able to manifest the energy, you've got a lot of this plan already figured out. I feel like what you need to ensure for yourself is the element of the connection, the emotional connection in the relationship. So that's where you're not 100% steady or sure. You're not sure that you've got that relationship with this person on lock. They may still be a flight risk, or there may have been, okay, so there may have been something that happened in the past, swing it back around to that past situation where you've either made an attempt with this person and it didn't go well. There was either a breakup, because the Eight of Cups for me is usually a representation of a post-Tower moment. And the Tower card is a major arcana, major catastrophic moment where there was either a breakup or there was a severance in the relationship where there was a period of no communication. Okay, and if it were a Tower moment, it would indicate that with the Eight of Cups, that it was an emotional fallout, not necessarily coupled with the Pentacles, like the Five of Pentacles. There was just a period of emotional fallout, okay? Emotional concerns, the Hangman. How long do you hang back? How long do you take to figure this out? How much time do you really have? Is this person going to wait? I feel like that hits nail in the head. Is this person going to wait while you get everything else in line? Get all your ducks in a row, if you will. Let's get clarification, and we'll get that as an answer card in a minute, okay? So will this person wait while you figure all of this out? The Sun card here indicates that you're thinking that they will, and you're hoping that they will. There's an element here where you're thinking that it's kind of destined, okay? Like there's something about this that's destined. Isn't it interesting, now that I'm looking at the Sun card, the Jupiter, which is really the planet that represents luck and good fortune, is hovering over Gemini. So if you needed a card that confirmed luck was on your side and the universe has your back in this is definitely the omen and the sign that you're looking for. There's the synchronicity right there. Jupiter, the planet of fortune and luck and expansion and all things that are liberating, is right on top of you guys. And it's like, go, 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 go. You can make this happen. You can manifest this. Work with the powers and the elements of the magician. Channel that energy. Figure this out, Jimmy. You got this. Okay, so the way that you're viewing the other person is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Recovery. You guys are recovering from the Tower moment, but you're not 100% sure that you've got this on lock. So I feel like we can clarify now that we've made the correlation between those two cards. Okay, so while Gemini figures out this situation, universe, will this other person wait it out? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so this other person's recovering from whatever emotional energy was in the past, and they're holding on to hope as well. Okay, this isn't a no. This is a. Okay, still more clarifiers are coming through. I feel like there's going to be more clarifiers. It's not a no. It's not a definitive yes card, though. They're emotionally attached to you, recovering from what happened with the Tower moment. So are they going to resolve what they feel about the experience? Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Will Jimmy's partner resolve their emotional self? And commit. Yes. This is a yes. This is a yes. This is definitely the card of destiny. Okay, this is the Wheel of Fortune. So you guys are probably, if you believe in twin flame relationships, this is a twin flame relationship. if I've ever seen one. You guys have both cards of destiny and luck and good fortune and the card of manifestation. Yeah. And you definitely, there's another major arcana card coming up. Okay. So the reason why I think that this is possibly a long distance relationship is because in the desired outcome, you guys have the Three of Wands. So you can see that this guy's looking over the water, he's selected his path. He's beyond the Two of Wands. He's selected the path. He knows where he's going with this, but it's going to take some travel. It's going to take some forward motion. So if you are not in a long distance relationship and it's not actually in the 3D world, needing you guys to travel, I feel like there's some type of journey, emotional journey, one that needs to take place spiritually. So some of you may need to do some spiritual growth, some soul searching, and grow spiritually in order to manifest the maturity that's necessary in this relationship. Okay. If it's a long distance relationship, you're hoping that you can travel the distance to this person and bring the element of the 3D earth into this whole project. So it seems like you guys haven't met in person yet. You haven't manifested that part of it, but you're really, really wanting to. Okay, so in the answer for right now, the world card's in reverse, which means you guys are in cycles. So you guys have been maybe like a together, not together, together, not together, periods of time of no communication. Maybe there's been miscommunication. I think what this has done is okay, the other soulmate card over here is the Six of Cups energy, okay? So what I see coming through for this is that you guys are still not released by the universe to do that. I feel like Mercury retrograde has something to do with this. So let's see if we can go to the Moonology deck. Where are we going? Tarot? Okay, to get clarification on the world and see if it gets released after Mercury retrograde. Okay, so definitely dealing with a Scorpio. Definitely. Oh, here you go. Okay, some type of transformative process with a Scorpio here is what I'm seeing. Gemini Scorpio relationship, possibly some Leo placements, or Gemini Leo relationship manifesting here. Yeah, you're coming out of this hermit phase. Okay, so Mercury retrograde has caused you to be introspective. You're coming out of this hermit phase transformed. You're ready. You're like more than ready. The most ready you've been for anything in your life. And as a matter of fact, you have decided with 100% certainty that you want this person. Okay. So after a significant period, and this is what I think the Death card represents from the premeditative, after a period of anxiety and struggle. So, and the word cycle did come up in the premeditative too. So whatever this cycle was, okay, geez, definitely a cycle of pre-union. This has got to be a twin flame relationship that I'm reading for you guys. This might even be like a divine feminine, divine masculine reading for twin flames, and I'm channeling it for a specific group of Gemmies. But yeah, so what I see here is definitely a cycle coming to an end, the transformation taking place, taking hold, and you guys are making a decision and moving forward fully after a period of struggle. Okay, so you guys are moving out of the Eight of Swords energy And you guys have decided. You're more balanced in this as well. So there's a sense of you've found your inner peace and contentment after this cycle of struggle to make this decision. You guys have really struggled with how to manifest this and what decision to make. Okay. And I do believe that there's a sense here that you've learned that either you have a good sense of intuition or you've learned how to trust or utilize your indecision, your intuition. Okay, the doubt card has come up for you guys. Doubt has definitely been one of the themes for this particular cycle of transformation. And doubt is one of those emotional experiences that will certainly rob you of your inner peace. Okay, I release the need to know all the answers. And this is where manifesting from a place of faith and inner intuition is vital. Okay, I feel like that is a card that confirms you guys are doing the right thing and making the right moves, even if it feels like you're struggling so much to do it. Okay, here, freedom and success has come out with indecision. Okay, so I feel like this is in this order. There's been a period of indecision, and now you feel free, you feel released to make this decision, and ultimately you have success card here. I think what I'd like to do is actually get a Moonology card to clarify the energy of this other person in this relationship, because I feel like the job is related to this. Some of you Gemmies are going to have to leave a job, move jobs, because if you're going to travel to be with this person, this is going to be like a long distance travel, almost a relocation, a whole new life with this person someplace else. But the Knight of Cups has come up in the future position, and we'll get clarification on the Knight of Cups too. So this is the champion of the emotional stuff. So this is, okay. Thank you, Spirit. This is the clarifier. This is the clarifier for the Five of Cups, Hangman energy with your partner, Knight of Cups. They also, when you decide, okay, you're the leader of the relationship, you get there before they do. Okay, so whoever you're dealing with in this relationship, your pace to decide what you want and what you're looking for in this relationship, you've reached your conclusions before they have. And I feel like they've been kind of oscillating back and forth. And when you decide and you stick to that and you release this indecision, okay, and you go, okay, you're my partner. This is what it is. I get it now. I'm on board. You release, okay? I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And you guys had the Nine of Cups come up and the card of manifesting, which this just confirms it. You guys are manifesting your happiness, creating your own happiness in this situation. So there's something here that you're releasing, and I'm not sure what you're unhappy with or you have had unsettling about your inner peace that's being released, but you guys are either releasing it or the universe is bringing you back through another cycle of transformation, and you've learned some lesson from the past that you're fixing or doing differently now that's going to lead to success. So you're doing the inner work, okay? I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Oh, so there you go. Confirmation that the relationship is manifesting in all of this as well. But I do feel like the relationship is at the center of this, and the job and the relocation and the other stuff is going to happen as a result of the inspiration from this relationship. Is there another card here? No. Moonology deck. Okay, now we're ready for the Moonology deck. What are we clarifying here? Okay, clarifying the decision with the Justice card and the World card for timing. I do feel, in essence, there's a divine timing going on here. This is coming soon. Okay, so when I really tap into the energy, and this is coming soon. excitement is going to start building as a result. Like you're going to get excited about what you're planning and what you're doing. And as these kinds of things start to fall into place and you start having a little bit of success with this, okay, you're going to start trusting your intuition even more and more. And then the decisions are going to become more and more solid in this. Okay. Yeah, here you go. Your commitment is being tested. Okay. The universe isn't bringing about an instantaneous gratification here, because I feel like, and this may not resonate with every Gemini in this situation, but I feel like that indecisive nature has been kind of something that you've oscillated with for most of your life, if not all of it, including past relationships. If you're dealing with a Leo or a Scorpio, let me tell you, you can't be indecisive with those signs, okay? Those signs demand loyalty and commitment. As a matter of fact, if they even sense from you that there's even a slight bit of disloyalty or a lack of ability to commit, these signs, if you're dealing with a person like a Scorpio or a Leo, they literally won't even get involved with you, okay? Because they're very, when it comes to that, Leos may be playful and fun, but when it comes to the matters of the heart and their pride, they don't mess around. And a Scorpio, come on. You're going to mess around with a Scorpio, Gemini? Come on. I thought you were smart. I thought you knew better than that. So the universe is giving you an opportunity to really test the extent of your commitment to the situation. So you're the one being called to do a lot of the work. That's why you may feel like it's not as balanced right now. Like you're the one making the sacrifices. You're the one putting in the time. You're the one initiating. You're the one taking the risks. You're the one. Well, this is why. Because this is what you need to learn in this situation with the manifestation and everything like that. Is you need to learn how to really commit yourself to something, even if it's hard and you make a lot of sacrifice to get there. You're going to earn this one, okay? You're going to do the work and you're going to earn this one. And the answers you need are coming, and this is full moon in Gemini. This is your card in the Moonology deck, you guys, okay? So I feel like it's coming real soon. I have a feeling that it's coming after Mercury retrograde. I do believe Mercury goes direct on the 28th, 27th. And then we have the post-shadow period from the 28th to the 16th. So I feel like from the 28th to the 16th, March 28th to April 16th, you guys are going to see a lot of forward progress with everything that you've been working on internally. You're going to feel that release. And then by April 16th, there's going to be some tangible, tethered to the earth plans that you're going to have in place. So look to the calendar and mark your calendar for April 16th. Things are going to start really shifting for you guys around that time. I feel like there is 2 more cards. Yes. 2 more cards for you guys that the universe wants to convey before I let you go here. Coming from the Wild Offering deck, which has Ganesh, which is going to remove some obstacles for you guys. So let's see what we've got here. Contentment. Okay, so this came out in the pre-shuffle, believe it or not. Contentment. No. Okay, so we're going to talk about this card first. Finding inner peace and contentment after a cycle of indecisiveness, anxiety, and struggle. Oh, and it was a struggle that no one's known about. You haven't told anybody that this is going on. You've just been acting all happy and going through the motions in this relationship too. There's something about this person. There's something about this situation where you just intuitively sense that this is your forever happiness. This is your forever person. And you feel a strong attraction to them, and not just in the physical sense. There's something inside of you that sparked when you guys started talking or when you started connecting. Something shifted in you. And I think you're starting to realize that this is someone that you really feel a deep sense of purpose with. The message on the card is you can learn to rest in what you already have and already are. Suddenly you remember, I'm right here resting in God. Okay? So there's not really any mantra here. It's just to already accept that this is. And you know what's interesting is I feel like there's a connection being made between contentment and manifesting, because the power of manifesting really exists in accepting that it is and then moving forward as it already is. This person's already yours. Accept that this person's already yours and move forward, making motion that this person already is yours. So there's one more message here. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Divine timing and forgiveness. I feel like both of these cards came out together for a reason. Okay. Perhaps you have got or have had to work through the hurts of the past from this relationship or the breakup. And really what's been holding you back is wondering whether or not the same thing is going to happen again. And you guys are going to go through this cycle of hurt, or this cycle of separation, or this cycle of no communication. And I feel like this is a card of healing, and it's confirming for you guys. Healing comes from acceptance. And the prayer is, help me, dear Lord, to fully accept that what is, knowing that this alone will open me to the new. Okay? So that kind of confirms what we were just saying about manifesting. Talking about manifesting, and it pops out of the deck for you guys. And divine timing. Okay, so if you are in a divine relationship with this person and that's the attraction and the draw that you have to this relationship, of course, timing is going to also be relegated by the divine. So the divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. So this is about trusting your intuition and manifesting the is. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. So trust that these cycles are for a reason, that this is a divine relationship, that you guys are moving out of this period of indecisiveness, anxiety, and malcontent, and into settling, not settling for, but settling into the relationship and connecting that with your contentment, happiness, and long-term success. I also feel like whatever, okay, and this came up in another reading, maybe it was for Geminis, but whatever you guys are letting go of to be with this person is it's gonna come back to you and then some. So there's something about this relationship. Oh, okay. I'm being led back to this card where Jupiter is over Gemini and the Nine of Cups. And then the release card, right? Freedom. Okay, here you go. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Okay, manifesting. This is all a message of manifesting. Stay positive, Gemini. Stay decided. One path, one way. Stay decided that this is your person. Trust that intuition. This is a divine relationship. It's happening in divine timing. And you guys, once you feel and know that you're ready, this is coming to you, and it's coming to you swiftly. And I don't think that there's going to be a lot of waiting, a lot more waiting. I think that you guys are there. I really do think that we're talking months now, months, weeks to months for some of you guys to be reunited and or unionized with this person. Weeks to months. Definitely. Wow. Powerful message, you guys. I hope that resonated with some of you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Hi, new subbies. I love you guys. I so get excited when I come on and I see that I've got new subscribers. It's always, you know, a joy to my heart. That helps the videos circulate. I was reading that about YouTube, that the likes and the shares that you guys do on social media helps to attract more people to the videos. And of course, the more people that watch this, the more it might resonate with and the more it might help, which is always, you know, my heart, which is why I've decided to put myself out there like this, is to help people like yourselves when you're struggling through something, give you confirmation that you guys are on the right path, or give you a little bit more piece of advice that you may not have seen for yourself. So thanks you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Bye, Gemmies.